Drogba indirdi cezana. Snyder. Snyder gol! Allah'ım gol!
Muslera! Fernando Muslera! Golün adı Muslera!
Sarıyoglu. Drogba! This is incredible!
Hey, Selamun Aleyküm and welcome to episode 63 of the Lion's Den, a Galatasaray podcast done by the community, for the community, from all around the world. I'm your host Samet and we are back with another one. Yep, another one. All the way from New York, America, we got the usual gangsta, Mr. Emre from Brooklyn, New York. How you doing?
Hey, I'm doing good, man. Thank you for that announcement. Now everyone thinks I'm a thug out of New York. But yeah, how are you doing?
Wait. You're saying you're not collecting rent from shops in the environment?
Look, you can't pull this stuff off. You're gonna get me into some stuff, Samet. You know, now the IRS and things gonna be after me.
Oh.
We're gonna have to have a little discussion after this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have to have a little talk with you.
Taxes and shit. But you got Yasin for that, right?
Why you... My
Okay.
man, you need to
Shit.
stop giving out information, my friend.
Okay,
Now
yeah,
Yasin's about to get clapped.
Yeah, I'll delete it. I'll delete it from the podcast. It's fine. Okay. Always good to speak to you again, Emre. Well,
Same, likewise.
with that said, we also have from across the border on the America side, Coach Canada. Hello, baby. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Glad to be back for another one. Yeah, I think you're gonna get like two of the really important people in our podcast killed, Samet. So, you know, you gotta be
think?
careful who you're dealing with.
What is this shady stuff like? Like I don't know you guys like this. I like for me, I'm just the
Nah.
average Joe living in Amsterdam, family man, nothing special.
Yeah.
I don't know what you
We
guys are
don't,
up to, but
Nah, we don't do that in Canada where I'm from. So I'll leave the gangster business to the one and only.
isn't it the Indians,
Emre.
by the way, in Canada?
Yeah, again, no comment.
Sure. All right. To all our listeners, thank you for tuning in. You might listen to this podcast episode while you are doing groceries, while you're running around, while you're in the car, whatever you're doing. We hope you enjoy it. Today we'll bring you a few topics. So we'll go through the recent news of the past week to catch you up, all up to date. We'll talk about two games in particular. We'll quickly go through Trabzonspor performance. And then we'll talk about the Molde FK game we just had. And we might have a look at what kind of game predictions we can give for the next upcoming games. So lads, did you have anything to say in advance of all this stuff? Did you have a fact of the week or something interesting happen to you?
No. I don't know about John.
No, this was a boring week, but we don't have our Sadi to give us our facts anymore, so I might have to undertake that responsibility going forward. We'll see. Ask me next week. Maybe I'll have a good one for you.
Oh, really? I mean, there was something interesting that happened, right, John?
Yeah, there's something interesting.
Like maybe we can shortly say to the listener, we had.
I'm actually lost.
We had a quick. What do you mean lost?
Quick what? I'm blanking here.
No, I know what Samet's saying. Of course, bro.
It's the BBC short interview on the
All
BBC
right.
radio we had. So in advance of the Molde FK game today, one of us, John in this case, went on the BBC radio and talked about what to expect for the Molde game. And well, I'll put a link in the tweet we usually do. I'll probably put a link in the episode as well, so you can have a look at what's said there. Yeah, proud of my boys.
Oh, we could
Always
play
a
it in
bit-
here.
Yeah, it's a bit long for that. So
Okay.
yeah. All right. Shall I then move on to the news, lads?
Yes.
Hit us with it.
I think what I'll do is I'll quickly cover most of the things of the past week, and then you guys can pick and choose what we want to discuss more. Yeah?
Sure.
All right. In advance of the Galatasaray Trabzonspor game, ticket prices were published and 32 sections were suspended for ugly and negative chanting, including myself. I went to the game of Fenerbahce and celebrated, and apparently we cursed. I have no clue if that's true. I don't think so. But yeah, 32 whole sections were banned. So, well, I transferred my ticket to Salih, who was in Istanbul, and went to the Trabzon game. Aside from that, Hakim Ziyech kept failing his medical apparently at Galatasaray. It was all rumors spread by Dutch news presenter Wilfred Penay. Obviously, I told people not to take this seriously because he is a joke of a reporter, and it came to be true as well. He's basically the Dutch equivalent of Erman Toroğlu and Ahmet Çakar. But yeah, I'll come to Ziyech later. Galatasaray signed Gökdeniz Gürbüz, 2006, born in 2006 from Borussia Dortmund under-19 team. Since the player is under the age of 18, we will get the signature after completing official procedures. And then Lars Ricken, youth development coordinator of Borussia Dortmund, has said that he was very sad to hear, but his family and Gürbüz wanted to go to Turkey. So they've been negotiating very long with Galatasaray and have reached an agreement. Erden Timur made some quotes on GS TV. He explained that we have an 8 ready that's been waiting for 40 days. Rumors are it's Ndombele, but he's striving for the best and the ideals, so he's always going for the better options, and they can wait, apparently. He also said that everyone's obsessed with transfer hijacks. I don't care about it, he said. And also, we aim to be the champions again in the league, quarterfinals in Champions League, or even to win the Europa League again. So, he has also said Günduzi is not a name that's on the agenda. So that were a few quotes of Erden Timur. Next up, Hakim Ziyech. He arrived in Istanbul. There was no welcoming. And as I said, the health check claims were false. And the details we did receive via CUP. Hakim Ziyech will earn oh yeah, we're not paying anything in terms of loan fee. We're not paying anything in terms of purchase option. The contract we gave him was 1 year loan with obligatory buy with 0 purchase option, and a 2-year contract. First year he's gonna earn 3.5 million, second year 2.8, and the third year 2.8 as well. So those are the details on Hakim Ziyech, by the way. You pronounce it as Hakim Ziyech. So just to make sure we got that covered for everyone. Another news story is DeAndre Yedlin. He lifted the cup together with Messi as they won the League Cup final. You might figure, who is DeAndre Yedlin? Well, he's an ex-Galatasaray player, so just wanted to mention that because only the greats cross paths with Galatasaray. And then we have Olimpiu Morutsan to Ankaragücü, a transfer fee of 3 million euros. We will get share of the next sale, 50%. That's the case. And a buyback clause of 3 million is put as conditional points. Ankaragücü can buy the share of next sale off by paying another 3 million. Then it becomes 25% share of the profit instead of sale. And then we have 2 last points, actually 3. Yunus Akgün might be going to Leicester City on a 5-year deal, a loan with a mandatory buy option of 10 million euros, which is interesting. And the reasons he might be going to Leicester is because Enzo Maresca was an assistant coach of Vincenzo Montella at Sevilla, and he's there right now, so it might be eyeing for Yunus. Galatasaray is also considering 2 midfield reinforcements that should be Turkish, looking at Borussia Dortmund's Salih Özcan 25 years old, or Torino FC's Emirhan İlkan. So that's going to be interesting developments there. And finally, the Molde match we had today was also decisive for Turkish Football Federation to, well, basically delay and postpone the games that were going to be played. The Istanbul Galatasaray game has been postponed, so the next game will be the one after. And that's also for the other clubs like Fenerbahce and Adana Demir Beşiktaş. Lads, I think that was all for the past week.
I almost fell asleep there.
Oh, really? That boring? Okay, I'll put some nice music. So there's like news music. But is there anything you wanted to go into the details of?
Let's, dude. I think we got to talk about Ziyech. The way that he was announced is like a world's first, basically, and it made waves around the media. The way we announced him, how like whoever is running the media or the announcements at Galatasaray need a raise because they've been doing a phenomenal job announcing the players and whatnot. Like the whole Dayı thing with Kerem Demirbay was brilliant. Like it goes to show you that they're following the fans and what they are like, what's going on. Right? They're not just putting their head into the sand and just announcing players all willy-nilly. They're actually doing their research and trying to come up with ways to make Galatasaray relevant in media. And they did a fantastic job with bringing Ziyech into the stands and doing the üçlü with Ultraslan at the podium. Absolutely phenomenal, man.
It's insane. It's insane because everyone was kind of like, nobody was complaining really. But it was being kept under the radar. Icardi went through health checks here, health checks there, came to Istanbul. Nobody awaited for him. People were questioning.
You meant Ziyech? I think you said Icardi.
Ziyech, I mean.
Okay. Yeah.
Can you help it, bro? Icardi, day and night. I sleep with Icardi.
That's all I think about.
I wake up with Icardi.
But amen, bro.
Yeah, back to Ziyech.
I'm jealous of the Yenge, Wanda. Such a lucky lady.
Damn, man. Yeah. Yenge even said like he's in love with Galatasaray. That's something like that she said on our live.
And we're in love with the lad.
Oh yeah, definitely. Back to Ziyech. People were wondering why nobody waited him at the airport and stuff like that. And I guess people thought there were like nitty-pitty small things that's still to be discussed, so they didn't want to risk it. And then this masterful action that, well, basically went international. We won against Trabzonspor 2-0. Icardi scored. And what do you see behind that goal, behind that ball? It's Hakim Ziyech right there. Like he probably had the best view of that goal of Icardi. And then he's doing the üçlü. What an announcement. How amazing is that? I don't know. I've never seen this kind of thing before. Any other team doing this. Don't know.
Right, it's world's first.
Yeah. What do you think, Jan?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, like, what can I say about that? That was just so crazy, man. Like, it was all over social media, picked up by everyone. Brilliant way to sort of unveil the player. And it was so epic, too, because I can't remember. I think it was in like the 70th minute or something. They made an announcement in the stadium telling everyone to stay after the match because there's going to be a surprise or something. But I didn't think that it was going to be like that. Like Icardi was doing his usual, like leading the üçlü after the game and stuff. And then I was like, oh shit, it's Ziyech is right there. Like it was mad, man. It was so crazy and hype for everyone. Off the charts amount of hype, bro.
Yeah. And we're paying nothing for him, yeah?
That is one of the most insane loan deals I've ever seen in my life, John.
Isn't that... So I never seen a team say, you know what, try him for free, and if you like him, just keep him for free.
But it's Chelsea, what I mean? Like, come on.
yeah. Still, I've never seen a club do that. That's so crazy.
Adam Timmer legit just like making everyone go crazy with these contracts. How did you even convince it? Because no team would do that, bro. They would be like, I'd just rather keep him. Yeah. You know? But he said,
it's like, but bro, imagine if we say, like, I don't know if there's, some stipulations, sort of hidden here where like, there's not a situation where we would give him back. But, according to the information that's available, imagine if after the loan, we were just like, nah, we're good. We'll just pass him back to you.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, that's crazy.
I've never seen anything like that. And I'm glad. Where it's like zero risk, all reward, basically. Like you cannot lose with this.
Right.
Yeah. Chelsea has too much money anyway. I mean, they made like 1 billion in terms of purchases of new players.
And they're still losing to West Ham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. And Ziyech wasn't doing anything for them. So they're like, okay, if we can alleviate his salary, that's good enough. And yeah, I mean, what better place to rehabilitate than Galatasaray, right?
Totally true.
Yeah.
Exactly. Funny thing. Well, did you have any other points on Ziyech? He's 30 years old. I mean, he looks a bit skinny, but he's always been that kind of look, as far as I remember from Ajax days as well. And I hope he can get back to his Ajax days because I used to love watching him here in the stadium in Ajax.
His Ajax days were a sight to be seen. I really enjoyed watching him.
I think he'll be a great addition to the team. People are saying
we need him.
Right
we
wing,
need him.
But he's his best place is 10, and he can play right wing as well. But he's a crucial part for if Mertens doesn't work, because we saw today Kerem is not. No, it's not working. At least it's the second game. I didn't like Kerem Demirbay at that position.
Yeah, Dayu was not good at all. But like the games that I've seen him, he looked so bad.
Mm-hmm.
Like to make me think that how is this guy a football player? Like if I get some entraînement and some training, I could probably do exactly what he does, bro. Minimum.
Yeah.
And what does he do? Lose the ball, past irrelevant places.
Do you
pass
guys
to the other team?
Do you have high hopes for him?
No, I've never had high hopes for him.
For Demirbay?
Nope.
Okay. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen anything good the past 2 games, so I don't know. The only thing I've seen from him is the first game he was doing some crazy yoga moves. The second game he was doing some push-ups, so I'm wondering what will come out.
Bro, you know what's so funny about that? So many times coaching, like you'll have these kids where they're so eager to get in the match, and instead of like you know, like when you're coaching, your subs, you set up a little section on the side for them to warm up and keep moving during the match in case you need to call them for a sub, right? And you always have these one kids where like they know they're not going to be put in the match, but they want to like show you they're ready, and they're doing some extra shit on the side. You know what I mean? Like it's like that. That's what that reminded me of. Like this guy was doing the craziest little like you said, yoga stretches or whatever the hell that was.
I've tried
doing
it.
push-ups, bro.
After seeing that, I've tried that move, like like trying to lift your legs up, and then your back all the way back to your head. It's hard. I mean, I'm not flexible as I used to be. Jesus. So props to him for doing that.
Well, he does this for a living. You don't, bro.
I mean,
you got that dad bod right now.
Yeah, true. Like I can't even like bend myself because my tummy gets to my like it doesn't work, man. My belly, it's in the way. Can barely see my dick these days. So
I did not need to know that information, by the way.
Yeah,
but thank you for your input.
Yeah. So, what did you guys think of the Turkish Federation and postponing the games for the European?
A lot of federations do that, though. For example, I know the Dutch Federation does the same.
Good point. That's true.
So I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that a lot of leagues do that.
Yeah, they do. It's normal, so nothing to boast about.
I think the leagues that are lower do that. Like you don't see the top 4 doing that. You'll never see that. But that's because most of them are already in the group stages, right? So they don't need to postpone anything.
Yeah. True. I didn't notice, but the only complaint I could make would be from like a selfish fan perspective, because I hate waiting. I wish I could watch all the matches right now. But yeah, I get it. I get it. We gotta win this one. So if we need the rest, let's take it.
Normally, we'd have a game against Istanbulspor away on Saturday or Sunday. That's the one that's postponed, and we don't know when that will be played. So our next game is then our home game against Molde on Tuesday, 29th of August at 9 p.m. CEST.
Yeah.
So that's good. That's good. We can focus completely on Molde, train, whatever. Get
This is
fit.
the one thing that TFF has ever done that got my praise from them.
Yeah,
one thing.
I know.
Finally.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Finally.
I was thinking that. Yeah.
So I think everyone's happy. Okonbrook as well. He mentioned that, so that's a good thing.
Yeah.
Yunus Akgün about the Leicester City for €10 mandatory buy option. What do you guys think of that?
That's a miracle, bro.
And you missed the million, but yeah. Sat gitsin.
Yeah.
Immediately.
I don't know how to feel about this.
No, bro, it's a miracle. It's a miracle if that's true. I truly can't believe it.
Daylight robbery, bro.
No.
Yeah,
if he
it
plays
is.
like he did at Adana, 10 million is completely justified.
But bro, when is he gonna? We've been waiting to see it. When is? But like the thing is too, he's not gonna get a chance, bro. Like there's no way, man. Not with Kerem, Zaha, Tete.
He brings something completely different. So in certain games, like against Molde, he got the chance to start first 11, and he did a good job as well.
Yeah, but
he did,
like he'll
Emre.
he'll never get these chances though. That's the thing. Once the team is fit, it's GG's for him. Like there's never
It's
a scenario
true.
he's gonna play.
It's true.
You
At the
know,
moment,
that's the thing.
he's fitter than the stars. So hence, I mean, or else it would be Tete. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
So good.
I'm
Let's
going to
get
touch
that
more
10
on
million.
Yunus once we get into him.
No, I don't want you to.
I will.
You can't
Don't
bash
break
my
his
boy,
heart,
man.
bro.
You can't
Come on,
bash
I
my
will
boy.
bash him.
He's my S tier.
Remember, I was gonna say it's Samet's S tier, bro. Come on.
Meanwhile, I was saying he's like A tier at best. I was going to put him more like a B tier.
Oh, come on. Come on.
Yeah.
Anyway, someone similar. Olimpiu Morutsan, Ankara Gücü. What do you guys think of that?
Another
was
contract that's insane.
What was the fee again? I can't remember now.
3 million euros, and then we have a buyback clause, and we get share of the next sale of 50%. Oh, by the way,
Yeah.
there's a minimum of 3 million that we get. So if they sell him for 1 million, we
that's
still
right,
get 3
yeah.
million. That's
Mm-mm.
insane.
What?
Erden Timur contracts, yeah. So
The man is a wizard, bro. By the way, let's also point out that this guy has been in the hospital over the past weekend. So,
Yeah.
Wallah, props to him, bro. He's working
Bro,
hard from the hospital. He went to the
Yeah,
match
man.
after from the hospital and then went back to the hospital.
yeah,
Yeah, this guy's a freak. He's a freak. I don't know what else to say about the guy, man.
I hope
Yeah.
he's okay, man. Nothing serious.
Yeah.
Maybe
Wallah,
shortly
bro.
on
He's
Erden
social.
Timur, because I don't think we ever discussed how amazing of a guy he is. Like, he's so honest, down to earth, genuine when he speaks. Like, the more I see him in interviews, and the more I understand how he gets these transfers done. He's like, we're not lying, we're not scamming anyone, we're just saying,
Yeah.
this is the money we can offer, but we have dreams. This is our project. This is what we want to achieve. Do you want to be a part of that? And he's saying, like, you can't convince someone just with money. It has to be more. It has to be like inherently something from within that you have to touch of that person. And that's how you get Icardi to refuse 30 million in Saudi Arabia and come to us, right? So it's just props to Erden Timur in the way he's been dealing with everything. Just an amazing guy. We're very lucky to have him. I completely understand now, looking back. At the time, Cenk Ergün, there was like unclarity about who's gonna do what, and there was news about Cenk Ergün is relieved from his role. He's still there, but Erden Timur is gonna take over. Now I understand a bit more. Like, okay,
I'm glad that happened.
Yeah,
Because look at the contracts that Cenk Ergün gives out and look at the contracts that Erden Timur gives out. Whole different ball game, whole different ballpark, bro. Sergio Oliveira is getting an insane contract. for example. I think there could have been more negotiation there. Like, instead of 4 years, could have been like 3+1, right? Something like that. And that's what Erden Timur's doing, right? He's not giving people straight like 5-year contract. And he's saving the club a lot of headache down the line.
Yeah. No. Yeah, no, indeed. So, super happy with all that. I'm also happy that he said that Gunduzi is not a name on the agenda. Mr. Gündüz.
What? You don't like him?
Bro, we were at that game, right? John, the Marseille game?
I wasn't. I think you were there with
Mehmet.
with another one of our friends,
Yeah.
Mehmet. Yeah.
Yeah, 4-2. And we the fans basically booed him so much that he could not play that game. And he was
Yeah.
being a cunt. So like, I don't have good feelings about him. I understand he's like an engine that we need at the moment that we're missing, but he's just such a peach, man.
Bro, he's a good player, man. I rate him. I think he's a good player for
But
sure.
he's such like, I'd see him more in a Fener jersey because he's such a peach.
Oh, bro, I can see that.
Yeah.
Like, wallah, I can envision that perfectly. That's so weird that you said that.
We don't take people without character, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, we kind of need someone that's is rough around the edges. Like, we had Melo, bro. No one in
but this
Turkey other than
different. He's like
Galatasaray
a
fans
cute-
like Melo.
He's like a cute peach.
Okay.
It's different.
Cute. Him and his curly hair, so cute.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a smiley face, friendly face, you know, that can be rough around the edges. But Gunduzi, Mr. Gündüz, is just like utter shit.
Oh my God, Mr. Gündüz.
Like from the face. You know how I see like from people's faces?
From
You
the
just know
face.
what it is. Yeah. He has that face. Like,
no, dude.
Yeah,
I'm with
know.
you.
I know.
With
I
you.
know.
You're like those white girls. I can read people. You know, that's what you sound like.
God.
Hayret bir şey, bro.
Yeah. Right.
All right.
lads. Anything else?
I want to get into the games, man. I don't know about you guys, but I want to start talking about the games already.
I'm itching, bro.
Sure.
I'm itching
Go
for
ahead,
it.
bro. Go ahead. You want to
All
start
right, John,
with
put
Trabzon?
us in. Yeah, put us in, John. Coach John. He always does it. Let's do it, bro.
I got you, bro. So this was the first leg of the Champions League playoff round. We were away to Molde. I'll go through the starting 11 that we went with. Of course, Muslera in goal, Angelino, Abdul Karim, Nelson, Sasha Boy, Berkan, Sergio Oliveira, Mertens, Kerem, Yunus starting, and of course the big boy Mauro Icardi. Finished 3-2. Not really what I expected. A little bit of a tight match. We'll go through some stats. An absolutely astounding amount of shots for Molde. 22 total shots compared to the 6 that we had. Yeah. I could go through all these stats, but I'm going to be honest. This is so pathetic, man. I'm not even sure what to say. I guess if you don't mind, I just want to give my thoughts briefly. I really think I have to say this is probably one of the worst matches I've seen from Okan Buruk so far.
Against
I think
Trabzonspor?
No. We're talking about Molde, no?
My bad.
Yeah, Molde.
Yeah, sure. I thought we were gonna briefly talk about Trabzonspor as well. But
We'll touch up on that too.
yeah,
I mean,
sure.
this is
Yeah,
a
I
more
think-
important game.
This is the match you wanted me to talk about, right, Emre?
I just said let's get into it. I don't know which match, but it doesn't
Okay,
matter. Who cares?
Okay. Anyways, this Molde match, I think this was one of the worst matches I've seen from Okan Buruk, man. This was shocking. Molde, for most of the match, kind of mopped the floor with us, man. Like, I thought there were going to be times here where they were going to run away with it. I mean, we conceded in the first 8 minutes of the match, and I said to myself, here we go, man. This is going to be one of those matches. They were just pressing. They wouldn't let us do anything, man. We were giving the ball away for no reason, playing long ball after long ball. Couldn't play out of the back whatsoever. Non-existent midfield. Just horrible from front to back. Well, maybe not front to back, because there's one saving grace that we always have. It's Mauro Icardi. he had a goal and an assist, and we had Sergio Oliveira score from a very lucky free kick that had a deflection. But yeah, I think this was an overall pretty embarrassing performance, man. Everyone looked so weird. Sasha Bowie, unrecognizable. Victor Nelson, no comment. Berkan, no comment. That goes without saying. I'm sure everyone knows how he played. Yunus, he had a couple moments at the beginning. I thought he kind of faded away a little bit. Kerem, non-existent. Okan Buruk doesn't look like he prepared the team. No tactics, no mindset, poor substitutions. It was horrible. So I think it was more or less a cancerous match to watch. I'm sorry, man. I have to rip everyone apart.
I agree with him.
Yeah, I have no choice, man.
No.
I have
If
to
I could
rip
take
everyone
over,
apart for this one.
John,
Go ahead, bro.
If I could
Go
take
ahead.
over. I understand. Like, I'm going to put a little bit more of a positive emphasis to this and say that Molde at home are a whole nother level because they haven't lost in the last 11 home games. So I can see why they looked so well, because at home they have an insane amount of form right now. That's one. That I can understand. I can
The
understand.
first game they lost, right?
This is the first game they lost at home in the last 12 appearances. So I can give you that. I can give you that. I can give you that it's cold there. Or maybe it's not cold. The pitch that you're playing on is a fake pitch. It's a synthetic
that's
pitch.
such a
I can give you that.
bullshit
Look, I can give you that. I can give you all of that. But I can't give you the benefit of the doubt of you keeping certain players and playing a certain way consistently, doing it over. What did Einstein say? It's insanity to keep doing something over and over again and expecting different results. That's what we were doing the whole game. And we didn't change from that. Long ball after long ball. What do we need to do this whole game? The most simple thing. Keep possession. Keep control. Pass around. Make them run. What are that's their best thing about them. That's the best thing about this team, is that they are very physical team. They're halfway into the season right now, basically. So their physical form is good. What can you do? Well, move the ball around. You didn't do any of that. And you put kept players on the field that can't pass to save their lives, like Berkan. Your substitutions were off, terrible, until the last one, Tete, who miraculously put in a wondrous ball to Icardi to give you that winning goal. And we can say so much about Icardi, how he carried Okan Buruk this whole game. But Okan Buruk needs to go back to the drawing board and figure out a game plan for some teams like this, because this is unacceptable, the way we played, man. And I'm speaking of someone that I love and that I've defended this whole time that he was in this club. But this time, I can't give him the benefit of doubt. I'm sure that he's going to go home and rethink this through. We had no midfield, bro. Molde were playing with a 3 at the back system, bro. What does that tell you? That gives them an extra player to play in the midfield. What did you do? It took you 40 minutes to figure out that you needed to add someone extra to the midfield. Unacceptable, bro.
I think you're both being a bit too harsh. I mean, there's a few things. Let me start off by saying, one, Molde's t-shirts were soaking wet, and on Gala side it was not that wet. I don't know if that says anything about who wanted it more, or it says something about the quality of the jerseys, because we are on Nike Elite jersey, by the way, so that might be it. I don't know.
Removes the moisture, right?
Just throwing it out there, because the pro jerseys are really good, right? Second point is, Okan Buruk is trying something different than last season. It's a different tactic than what we've seen last season. Whereas last season, one of the wingers would be, the fullbacks would go up and play like a winger. So it was Sasha Bowie, or on the left side, Kazımcan. Now what we see this season, both are wingers. Bowie and Angelino is pushing up completely to they are not fullbacks. They're like wingers right now. And what we see in the back is you got Nelson, Abdulkerim, and then Berkan sliding in as a third defender. And then you have Kerem going in completely into the middle field and on the right side as well. So it's a bit of a different tactic, which I think they need to get used to, because it takes time to complete his philosophy and the way he wants everyone to play football. But also on the other side, Molde played with 5 defenders. Like when we attacked, 5-3-2. That's like how they played. And that's, of course, very difficult to play against such a team that's very disciplined, that has much more, the green lines in FIFA. They definitely are green, and we were not. I think the biggest difference to this game that we can say is we have Icardi. They don't.
Yeah.
That's all we had today. This is
Yeah.
true.
Yeah. I'm gonna say so I've been saying from the beginning, and my opinion on this has not once changed. I respect Okan Buruk and I trust him even after his bad performance. I trust him, but I've never liked the way he has his team play. I've never liked it. From day one, I've been having the same complaints, and it's like I don't get it. I don't get it. No matter how I try to work it out, I just don't understand. I don't get why the team is always giving the ball away for no reason. It drives me so crazy. And today, like I said, there were some players who were unrecognizable. Unrecognizable. Sasha Boy, this must be the worst match he ever played. Nelson, horrible. He almost gave away the first goal in the first 5 minutes there, if you guys remember. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's thinking. I don't know what. Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, and I don't understand. So, I don't see why we would no offense to Molde. I thought they played awesome. They're a pretty decent team, but they're just not a team where we should be playing these long ball after long ball after long ball. Let's make some passes, make them chase the ball a little bit, gain some confidence a little bit. You don't gain confidence when you're playing long balls and 1 out of 15 connects. You don't gain confidence that way. That's how you build confidence over the whole match. You see, you have little spells of possession. You say, oh, wow, that worked. We kept the ball. We got into a dangerous area. Oh, maybe we can, we can control this game. I just don't understand. It's so crazy to me, man. Yeah,
sorry
go ahead,
to cut you off. Would you play a passing game with Berkan in the midfield and Oliveira in the midfield? And seeing how fast and aggressive how Molde press, would you have done the same? Because like Samet said, they were defending 5 at the back, but that's because they're playing 3-5-2, and their wingers are coming in, their wing backs to help defend. But when they don't have the ball, they also all press. There's 5 people in midfield. It's kind of hard to keep the ball. Do you think it's maybe a wise decision but poorly implemented, the long balls?
The thing is that we've been seeing that, not as bad as today, but it's something I've been complaining about forever now, even when it's not Sergio and Berkan in the midfield, even when we have a proper midfield. Again, not as bad as how I found it today. Today I thought it was just ridiculous how we were wasting the ball. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Is this what we're gonna see when the team is complete and all of our players are playing?
Nah.
Is that's what people are concerned about now. And it's even today especially, okay, you sub off one player and Kerem Demirbay comes in the match. This guy, bro, I'm speechless, bro.
Man.
Bro, I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. There was one moment in the match, no pressure was on him, nothing. He went to go switch the ball to Angelino and just put it out of play. And in that moment, I wanted to toe punt my phone across the room. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. So, I was one of the people saying, let's give him a chance. Let's see, let him integrate with dude. I don't know if he's capable. That's how bad I thought he was today.
I thought it was Kaan Ayhan, but could have been Kerem.
No.
It was
For
KD,
sure.
bro. I'm telling
For
you,
sure.
I was furious when I saw it.
Yeah.
John is
Yeah,
right. It
yeah.
was in Bowie's side, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but you have to understand that he's coming off an injury, hasn't really played a lot. a few.
Yeah, the thing is, that wasn't even his only option. He could have just played it back to Muslera, and Muslera could have played it to the left side. But what this guy wants to do, he wants to switch the ball across the whole length of the pitch with his weak foot, which is fine. You want to do that, fine. You know, you're not being pressured or anything. But then he just puts the whole fucking ball out of play. How could we be losing possession like this? How? And you guys want to play in the Champions League? This is how we're getting rid of the ball. Imagine such a thing. That's what made me so upset. You know, that's what I'm talking about.
This is why he doesn't start and he comes in later, right? Because they're not yet ready yet. I see a lot of people complaining about the new transfers not starting, but that's the reason they're not ready yet. So they have to slowly
and we should be going
get in.
for ready transfers. Some people who are ready, not all. We don't need to be that like. I know the meme is rehabilitation center, but we don't need to take it that seriously. Okay, can we actually get ready players and players without issues for once?
Yeah,
that's.
I don't mind like minor things, but like I don't know, man. I'm starting to get a little worried now. We're bringing players in on really amazing contracts and stuff, but if it's gonna take like a month, 2 months for them, like it could be too late by then, man. You know.
I think Mitchell's the only like ready player I remember in recent
He's the only one that looked decent.
Yeah,
coming off apart from today.
Bro, somebody ask Okan Buruk right now why Berkan is playing over Mitchell. Yeah, someone ask him right now.
I think
that's crazy.
Coach, I mean, come on, Turkish John, coach. You're a coach. You know that they're different in terms of style. You can't. You can't ask that question. You know the answer to that question.
But the thing is that Berkan he's not playing football right now. He's not. He's not playing football. This is not a football player. He does nothing.
Net negative.
They love to show the stats about how he ran 23 kilometers during the match for nothing. That to me, that stat proves that he's even worse of a footballer than we think he is. Because if you're running that amount and still not doing anything, you need to have a seat. You're not playing football then.
To defend him. I mean, I'm not going to defend Berkan.
Bro, there's no way Yasin can defend him at this point. There's no way. You know, so
he'd be more successful defending Fenerbahce than
I don't know what to say at this point. All I'm hoping is for this home match, and you know, it's something that we've always applauded Okan Buruk for. We're just hoping that he learns from this and makes the changes that need to be made. And, you know, regardless, I think we're going to see a different match in Istanbul like we always do. But, yeah, I don't know, man. For me, today, horrendous. Horrendous, man.
Now, let me tell you something. I can see why Okan Buruk wanted Rashica today. And this goes back to Yunus. I'm sorry, Samet, you saying he had a good game. I think he had a bad game. Apart from his one assist.
He opened up that 5 defense. I don't think Rashica would. I can't even pronounce his name.
Look,
he wouldn't be able to do that like Yunus has done today.
Okay, thank God Yunus did that once out of 6 dribbles he made.
Multiple
thank God
times
he opened.
Scored in the goal from off the counted offside. Multiple things.
Look, the amount of times that they came from Bowie's side, and Yunus was lacking. He didn't come back to help defend. Was insane. Bro. Allah helped us today. God said, nah, I got you, fam.
Yep.
Okay? Because they had 8 shots from that side alone. And Muslera saved 3. Okay? And each time, when they showed replay, I see Yunus behind the guy that came back. Okay, Bowie's we say he's like a robot, but he's still human, bro. He's not going to be able to defend every single angle, bro. And Yunus is not coming back to help on those really fast attacks. He gets caught on his feet. And that's probably one of the reasons why Okan Buruk wanted Rashica. I'm telling you, bro. Yunus is a good player. Man. Technically, Yunus is probably one of the most gifted. But when it comes to overall game, he lacks in so many areas. Knowing when to pass, when to hold the ball. Yunus, you do not have to always go and try to take on 3 players, my guy. You do not have to.
We have a real life example of someone that does know all this. Icardi. It's just amazing how he does everything completely perfect. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's true. It's so true.
It's a love story being written and we're not realizing it. So we need to cherish
I realize it.
every single second and moment. I'm going to go, I'm going to hit the bat after this. and I'm gonna put on the song. I'm gonna stare at his picture and fall asleep. That's how.
Like the meme, right, where the guy's holding the picture frame.
And then
I
he
don't know,
hugs
dude.
it.
Is it?
Yeah.
You need to send me the meme. I don't know it.
Yeah. No, I think you'll know it when you see it. But
Oh,
what you
really?
explained is
That's
a
good
perfect
tweet.
meme
Maybe
for that.
I'll tweet that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Send that.
But
to me later.
I can only remember there was literally one moment in the match in the 90 minutes where I was like, no, Icardi, don't do that.
Mhm.
Other than that, he does everything perfectly. Like, he does everything perfectly, man. He knows his position inside and out. So yeah, like I said, we were almost horrendous from front to back, but he's the man. I don't know what else to say. He's the man.
I don't think people realize how important it is that we have Icardi. Like, I can't facilitate the importance enough. There is a striker shortage in the world. I am not kidding. Lewandowski is 35 playing for Barcelona. Bayern Munich just paid over 100 million for a 30-year-old Harry Kane. Harry Kane is insanely good, but Jesus Christ, 100 million plus, I think it was.
Yeah.
Right?
Bro, do you think Harry Kane's better than Icardi?
In some things, yes. In some things.
Okay.
I think he is better at, connecting people, like interplay.
Mm-hmm.
He's more nimble, he's more faster with the ball. He has more better ball control. But I think Icardi is just the better finisher. I think he's insane. Like,
Yeah.
Icardi
he's
is
a
the
master
striker,
finisher,
bro.
man. Yeah.
Yeah. Icardi has everything, but he does just the finishing aspect. This is his second goal. Oh my God, bro.
I know.
Out of
man.
nothing, basically. He scores. And he almost made another Guti assist to Mertens. We got to speak on Mertens. He was pretty poor today, man.
Yeah, I think he had a few glasses too much wine the day before with his wife.
Yeah, man. I understand your legs are not what they used to be. I don't know. How old is he again? 35 now?
36, I think.
36. So, yeah, we have Ziyech now, when I think that's where he's going to play. But yeah, he sucked today too, man. He sucked. Everyone was garbage, bro. We just had Icardi.
Apoketa was good, though. I can't say he was bad. I think he did pretty well.
I would put him on the line. He
Right.
had some moments where he was kind of bad, and he had some nice tackles. And I won't write him off completely.
Angelino wasn't bad either. I don't know what you guys thought of him. I thought he was going to get absolutely wrecked today by this team, but he actually did okay.
Yeah,
I think he did better than Bowie.
Everyone has been saying that they don't like him, and I've actually never thought that once. I've been enjoying him so far.
His defense is very quiet, bro. He just doesn't look comfortable defending. Like, he's like, I got to defend now. Hopefully I don't, screw up here.
Yeah, you're not convinced, eh? Right.
Yeah, like attack-wise, he's pretty good.
Yeah. Let's see.
To be honest, I know I did go off on Okan Buruk. I don't know if you guys remember, like, after the second goal, I think we did have a good period of control where we were finding those chances.
Yes, yeah.
Do you think that's because when that happened, I saw that the Hoja finally woke up and saw that, hey, I need to add an extra player into this midfield. I'm getting overrun. And you saw Yunus in the midfield helping out. You think he's going to be able to replicate that pressure, the moment when we actually started getting control? You think he'll be able to replicate it?
I think in the next match, I think the whole landscape of the match is different to begin with because we're at home. So I think we'll have more control just purely based on that. But that move he did, he did improve the situation for us. But then again, we lost it after. We lost it. We went through a little period where, like, we were like, oh, we're settling in now. Let's sort of ride this to the end. And then I don't know, like, Molde just broke it again. So it's borderline confusing, man. This match that's how I would explain it. It was confusing.
Yeah.
So I think in the second leg, I think there will be improvements purely just based on us playing at home like that.
Torreira's back.
And that's another thing, dude. That's gonna make a world of difference right there as we we're continuously seeing. So, and hopefully, I don't know, maybe next match, Tete will get some more minutes as well. What did you guys think of him?
Look, people are saying that he looks kind of like out of it, but what I liked about Tete is that he knew what to do, how to alleviate pressure for his team.
Mhm.
I think he made one bad pass, but other than that, he did everything right. He held the ball when he needed to. He let go of the ball when he needed to, and he made that the assist of the assist for Icardi. Like, he's like, all right, midfield, you guys aren't doing anything. Screw it, I'll do it for you. And he put a nice ball straight into Icardi's path. Icardi laid it off to Mitchell. I don't even know how Mitchell got there in the first place. How is he there?
I know.
He did the same in the championship game against Adana Demirspor, where he scored.
Yeah,
He was outside the box, though. That was like no, I don't think that's the same thing.
Almost. The run was super similar.
Wait, where we won 1-0 and you're talking about that?
2-0. Yeah, he was outside the box. He made the run because the ball deflected and it landed right in front of him.
Oh, right. No, bro, this goal was like he just made a huge run, bro, from where he was right into the box. Like he read that. I got to give him credit for doing that. But
if it was Vatican, man would have been sleeping.
Bro, that's impossible. Berkan would never do that, ever. But apparently he runs 35,000 kilometers every game, but never where we fucking need him to run, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Small fact about Fredrik Micho. He's Norwegian himself. So it was a cold dagger in the back of Norwegian Molde, I guess.
I love it, bro.
Also,
it's a good story,
I heard this
right?
fact that was his first ever Champions League goal.
Oh yeah, that's a great goal.
Yeah, I doubt he's ever played in the Champions League before. So yeah,
that's amazing.
Good. I'm proud. I'm proud of him, and he should have been starting, man. Like why?
Bro, I'm telling you, these Turkish.
Oh.
Bro, it's same with all Turkish coaches, man. They have this one player for some fucking reason. They just play him. It was the same with Fatih Terim. Who was it? Ömer Bayram and a few other players. Every season, there's just one player that they just cannot, get over. I don't understand.
And like, I feel sometimes I feel bad for Berkan as well because like then when you watch these videos on the membership YouTube channel where they show the players like behind the scenes and training and stuff.
He's a good kid.
Bro, I feel bad for him because I could tell he's a good kid. He cares about the club and I know he tries his best and stuff, but it's like at the end of the day, bro, this is the big leagues, man. Like you're a nice kid, but you're not doing the job, my friend. You're just not doing
Honestly,
it. Honestly,
he didn't start bad to the season. It's just he regressed more and more as the tempo of the Champions League increased. Like he wasn't that bad. I was like, okay, you know what? He was all right for most of the games that Torreira wasn't available. I think some of them he was good. Some of them not good, but like acceptable, right?
Acceptable, yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So, but this game, Jesus, man. I'm looking forward to the next game for sure.
Would you rather have Kaan Ayhan play instead of Berkan?
See, I don't know. I mean, Berkan is faster than Kaan, but then again, Kaan's interceptions and his tackles are more verimli, right? What's the word I'm looking for?
His defensive ability is better than Berkan's.
Yeah, exactly. Berkan just closes the angles, but he doesn't really make those tackles. Whereas Kaan can make those tackles. And he can pass, bro. Kaan can pass. One thing Berkan really has an issue or struggle doing. He can't pass for his life, man. But I don't know. Samet, do you I think Samet's okay with because as long as he's not in the center back position, taking minutes away from Emin, he's fine.
Yeah,
that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
Another
don't fuck around with Emin.
Emin is my boy, man. But what did you guys think of Anthony Taylor, the referee of this game? How did you think the refereeing was? Really?
Yeah.
Because there was a penalty position. Calls. What did you think of that?
I don't know about John, but I don't think it was a penalty, man. I think it was the right call.
Yeah, I could see some people on Twitter saying, calling him out for that, but like it wasn't it wasn't a thing that I was complaining about afterwards. I think it was okay, whatever. It wasn't like one of those really blatant ones where I'm like, no, we have to fucking investigate this guy after the match. It wasn't
Right, like
that.
the Trabzon game.
Yeah.
He had one bad call, and that was the Angelino yellow card. That's it. Other than that, I think he, it was a great game.
Yeah, I think it was okay. I don't have a problem with him. Yeah.
Summit probably is like seething right now at us.
No, I just
Why, you
posted.
think he was
Like I
shit?
looked up this meme you were talking about with the Wolverine holding the picture, and if you look in the Discord chat, you'll see that I quickly edited with Icardi.
Icardi.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
This guy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Moon-
that's you, bro.
Maybe as a final point, Muslera.
GOAT.
Yeah.
One word.
Yeah, goat, bro. Yeah.
People have been complaining. He had small hands. He was old. He was not as quick anymore. People wanted him gone because of the Turkish quota. Yada, yada, yada. Blada, blada, blada. What did you think?
Yeah,
Bro,
man,
he was good.
Yeah, Emre said it. Goat, bro.
I mean, he is 10 years now almost with us, even longer. I don't think I think he's a legend. Like he's better than Taffarel. He has,
Bro,
I
at
think
this
he
point,
surpassed
yeah.
sure.
Absolutely. He's the greatest goalkeeper that we've ever had, in this club. He's done it all. But I didn't have anything. Did you say people were complaining about him today, or
No, not today. Just in general,
It's-
in general?
Yeah.
In general,
His passes, he can't pass. Like, I
Mm.
still think he passes pretty well. For
Yeah.
a keeper? Yeah.
Yeah. There was only a couple times this match that, again, I felt that he gave away the ball for no reason. But like, I kind of understand because I don't think Muslera felt confident in the team playing out of the back today. So I don't think he wanted to risk it.
Bro.
You
I think
know?
he suffered enough trauma
Yeah,
conceding stupid goals.
Yeah,
He's like, screw this. I ain't getting blamed.
yeah.
That was basically Muslera the whole game.
Exactly, bro. But anyways, I mean, we're going back to Istanbul with the advantage. So we'll see how it goes, man. It's going to be interesting and we need it so bad. And also Sergio Ramos, if you were watching, bro, please.
We play much better, bro. Please.
I promise, man. I promise we play better than this. You won't be on the pitch with Berkan. I promise you, bro.
I think we never discussed
Speaking-
about. Yeah, go ahead, Emre.
I was going to say, speaking of playing better, how is it that we played this poorly when we just absolutely demolished Trabzon? We didn't concede like in 5 games before this game? Our defense was like on point. How is it that we destroyed this Trabzon and not, and struggled this much against Molde? Is that that much quality difference in our leagues?
Yeah, bro. And you know what's crazy? Like, just to add to that question as well, their Molde fans on Reddit are saying that their team played bad today.
What? Yo, what?
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
The finishing was bad. Like, they couldn't finish to save their lives. I can understand that. But, like, moving the ball and, like, putting pressure on us, I think they were excellent.
Yeah. No, dude, they're saying that they played bad. Like, they're disappointed with it.
Interesting.
So, I don't know, man. I don't know what to tell you. I'll have to see how it goes. But if somehow, God forbid, we blow this in Istanbul, bruh. Okan Buruk, GG, bro. Nice knowing you.
Don't say that. Don't say
No, bro. It was nice knowing you. Like, we have to qualify, bro. We're playing against, again, no disrespect to them. We're qualifying against Molde. We're not qualifying against, Rangers or one of these other teams where it's understandable. Like, no, bro, it's out of the question. We can't go out to Molde. It's impossible. So,
Yeah, it's not. It would not look good.
Yeah, he has to get it together, bro.
But I think if he does pass Molde and leave with the group stages in hand, I think Okan is going to be so much more confident going forward. Because I feel like this is not the Okan Buruk I know, right?
Yeah,
the Okan Buruk that makes the changes, that brings us to the second half. Because like I don't remember the last time Okan Buruk made changes. And I think it was the Konyaspor game where he made bad changes and actually lost the game after being okay in the first half.
Yeah.
If he manages
I'm sure he'll feel the relief, bro. Like, just we have to qualify for the Champions League.
There's a lot of pressure right now.
Yeah, man.
Insane amount.
Yeah, there is. So let's see. Do you guys want to? Maybe not Emre, but do you want to give predictions for the next one, or
Before that, I have 2 points that I want to discuss.
Sure.
One is just info. Like, I'm reading that if we win against Molde and we get to the group stages, we get like around 34 million euros. Like, that's
it's a lot.
Yeah, that's amazing. That pays basically all our transfers.
wait?
And then more.
Are you serious?
Yeah. The
That's
group-
not the amount you get for qualifying for the group stages,
It's
is it?
including like the fee from Champions League TV's revenue.
I think
so
it's more like
everything.
20 million because I think we already secured like 5 to 10
Mhm.
million right now.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, bro. Oh yeah, dude. If we don't win this, Okan, peace out, bro. It was
That
nice
next
knowing you.
game is worth 20 million euros. Just think about it.
Dude. Shit.
Exactly.
I'm taking it in now. Yeah.
And then Ramos, like if we do well, Ramos might come to Gala. That's actually being considered.
Yeah.
37-year-old. Like, do you want Sergio Ramos? It was my last
Yes.
question for the day.
Yes.
And you're not
Um,
afraid he will be too slow? Because, I mean, he's
No.
37 years old.
Look, Samet,
Mhm.
I don't care what anyone says. Go look at every big team in the world right now. All their center backs can pass. They can pass. They can put the ball forward, put their team into play.
Mhm.
Can Nelson do that? Nelson can't do that. Can Ramos do that? Yes. I just looked at his stats recently, and he's up there with the best center backs in the world right now. Okay?
Mhm.
He still got it. And he's like looking after himself. He played almost every single game for Paris Saint-Germain. He's like physically well. He might not be as fast as most players, but is Nelson fast? Is Apo fast? No. But he knows how to get positioned so he doesn't need to be that fast. That's what makes Ramos Ramos. He's never been fast like you think he is or that what you want.
What I'm worried about, Emre, is we're going to play Champions League, or at least we're going to play attacking style football. That means we're going to go up ahead on the field.
Doubt it.
And I don't see Ramos running back that's fast as...
I don't know if John is going to agree with me, but I don't see us playing the same game we're playing now against people in teams in the Champions League. We're going to get destroyed. Just simply put. We're going to get
like
destroyed.
it highly depends on who we're playing against. Like, we're playing against a monster. Yeah, I expect us to play a little more of a reserved, cautious game.
Mhm.
No.
No.
But I don't know, man. I don't know anything, bro. I don't know anything. What I saw today against Molde, I officially don't know anything, bro. So I'm taking it day by day now. I don't know.
Right. And you were saying that you think that Okan Buruk is trying something new. Do you think this game is the right game to even try that? Like,
I'm not
I think
saying
this game you don't...
it's this game. It's this season that he's trying something new.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He's, like, that he's changing it because, like, last season he could be more static in his tactics and gameplay because he had more static players. Now you have players like Zaha, Tete that can dribble and individually go behind a man. So based on that, he's also like changing up the style of play that we do to basically have that set up. But
Yeah.
we're gonna see. It's still early. I think once it all gels, which I hope it gels soon, it'll be a different animal. We'll be speaking of different things. So we'll see. It's almost it is actually 1 a.m. in Holland. So wanna give the predictions for the next game, which is the home game against Molde.
I'm not allowed to.
Yeah, I can. I'll give my prediction. I am going to say 3-0 for us, of course.
Okay.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same I did with Trabzonspor. I'm gonna say we're gonna lose.
Oh,
Because that's what I did with Trabzon, and I don't want to break any totems. So we're gonna
Man's
lose
trying
against
to reverse drinks.
okay.
Molde.
All right.
Yeah, 1-0.
All right.
Oh my
I
God! If
think-
that game goes to
Wait.
penalties, bro.
Oh, fuck's sake. don't. I don't want to think about that.
Bro,
Just don't let me
dude,
think
I
about
just, bro, I just said that, right? And I feel fucking sick to my stomach, bro.
No, man, not at home. Not at home.
Oh
no
my
way.
God, bro. No.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a easy one. 3-0. That's it, bro. 3-0.
Boys.
I'm not.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, inshallah.
Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
exactly. You know, we didn't even talk about Oliveira's free kick. He finally scored, and what a goal!
That doesn't count.
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly. Well, we're growing a lot on Twitter. We're growing a lot on the subscriptions on Spotify as well that I see. So I appreciate everyone listening from everywhere in the world. Basically, it's very diverse. So John, Emre, I appreciate you guys for always sticking with
Appreciate you.
me. Did you have any final words before we go off?
No, just thanks to everyone who takes the time to listen to us.
Yep.
We appreciate your support.
Yeah, like we said, if you have any questions, you can always come to us. I mean, we always say, by the fans, for the fans. We're the community, you're the community. So, yeah, with that said, don't forget to follow us at The Lions Den GS on Twitter and Instagram. We got Patreon, we got Facebook, we got all that
Discord.
stuff. So we got Discord, so feel free to ask for an invite there. It's always fun to speak with the members of the community in English, that is. And we do space talks. How do you even call it? Space talks
Yeah.
on Twitter.
Twitter space.
Yeah, Twitter Spaces or X
Oh,
Spaces.
it's not Twitter anymore, boys.
Yeah, I've seen the changes. It's not called tweeting, it's called posting now. It was a bit odd at first, but yeah. So, peace out. Have a lovely day. And looking forward to the group stages all. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Peace out.